Welcome, my fellow CE Tool Den watchers. We are here at Lowe's, at one of the locations I like to frequent, and we're going to see if there is any after Christmas deals going on in this joint. Well, they're moving all the stuff here that was in the Christmas section. Let's see. Oh, these are the new ToughBuilt little waterproof 4-box utility crates. That's pretty cool. I've seen these already, and they're $24.96. Look at this. This whole thing. This is one ToughBuilt 4-tier shelf, $339. This thing is heavy duty. I'm telling you, folks, this is a beast. Look at this. ToughBuilt's got all new. That's why they got rid of the Craftsman totes, so they can introduce the new ToughBuilt line. And look at this crate. 8.5 gallons. This thing is beefy. It really feels good. Wow. And guess what? Made in the USA. $15.98. Oh, they have a gray version too. $15.98. It's on sale. That's a deal. Done deal. Done deal. Alright. Let's see. What else do we have in this show? Well, I can tell you this much. They definitely moved all the tools and stuff that were here. Hold on one second. I'm going to put you guys on pause for a second, and I'm going to ask the guy that works here if there's any tools from the Christmas sections here. Alright, now I'm unpausing you guys, and we got confirmation that everything got moved to the tool section. So let's see the deals, what's left over here. Look at this. Here we go. T-shirts from Christmas are clearance out at $4.92 from $9.98. Oh, look at this, like a Griswold t-shirt, Sparky and Son, Chicago, Illinois. Nice. The Sparky's Tree Farm. Hey, we like our Christmas Vacation movie. That's awesome. Bad. Awesomely awesome. Let's take a look over here. Let's see what's available. Let's see, $99 your choice of mechanic sets for the 242 piece, or then one of these things like the pancake compressor, the compact drill that we already have, and the compact impact driver. So everything went back up again. It's still $129 as the regular price, but for the compact drill and impact driver, but now it's your choice for $99. So that's a new deal, and expires on the 11th. So if I were you, I'd jump on this, because that $79 deal is done. 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 Here is the 149 kit that we saw earlier. This is still going on up until the 11th, it says. Let's see. So you buy that, but there's no free tools with that. That's what it is. Oh, look, the little kits, the mini kits. I gotta see if these are still $19.98, or are they ringing up, if they're gonna ring up whatever other price. So I'm gonna see if there's a person here that can help me. Nope, nobody here at the service desk. So I'm just gonna keep moving along, because I want to get those pink mini buckets, the Lowe's pink mini buckets that they should have somewhere here. Keep going. Hold on one second. Alright, just asking the Lowe's employee for a price check on something, but we couldn't find what we're looking for. Let's take a look. I gotta check to see if these are discounted, because I want to buy 2 more sets for the house. And there's nobody here, so he couldn't look it up on the items. So we're still gonna be looking. We're gonna head to the tool section and see if there's any more deals of deals. All right, people, we put you back from unpause. This is kind of weird. So these went back up to $29.98. They were $19.98, and I bet you these are at full price too. So there's no deals going on. You would have thought that after Christmas these things would have been discounted because they're on limited time only. You know? Oh, that's weird. Absolute weirdness. So kind of bummed because I wanted 2 more sets. I've already bought 3 sets for myself. I wanted to get 5 sets in total. They have the mini blue buckets, but I'm looking for the mini pink buckets, but they're still on order. So probably not expecting them till either the next week or the week after at the Lowe's. I know the little pink mini buckets were a special hit out west. They sold out super fast, but nothing over here. We have, let's see, $39 dual port charger for 24 volt cobalt, 39 bucks. Not bad. There's those 4. These totes feel awesome, by the way. This is a nice one, 27 gallon. They kind of remind me of the Craftsman, but it's not the Craftsman. That was a bummer, actually, that they got rid of those, but I can understand that this is more loyal to their Cobalt home brand. I can understand that, but they could have coexisted with the Craftsman. But at least the drills and the impacts over here are still $79. So they're still half price, from $150 to $79. So that's still the same. You got the 2 work light LEDs, 3000 lumens for 40 bucks. Yeah, alright, so nothing new. We still have a $449 deal over here that ends on the 14th. For the cabinet, and then the top is $349, which also ends on the 14th. Pretty good deals. This one's a $229 top, $269 bottom. Whether pick your colors, red or black. Not bad. Cobalt 46 workstation, $498. White or blue is $498. $269 for the 4 drawer cot by Cobalt. We have the Craftsman 2000 series 10 drawer rolling tool cabinet for $449. Not bad. We got some deals going on, but very little. Oh, look at this nailing pad. That's pretty nice. Cobalt nailing pad, $12.98. That's a nice one. This isn't what I want. This is what I want. I gotta be mindful. I gotta get this thing. I want to get this, the 3 drawer and the 2 drawer. I'm gonna hold off a little bit because hopefully I can work something out over here, get a good deal on those. I know we just missed out on all Christmas deals, but I'm sure there's gonna be future deals coming up. The case stack is here. The 2 drawers, they never really came out with more case stack stuff. I'm surprised. And the tray stack's still lacking. Still lacking. There's a 20-inch. I think I gotta get a new toolbox because my toolbox is jacked right now with tools. I need something bigger. I'm debating whether I'm going this big, but that's too big. Way too big. 47, not to mention I don't feel like spending 47, but this is a really nice toolbox and this will serve its purpose, but I just don't know if I want something that big. And it's got a place to put pipe on, cut PVC pipe or conduit or whatever. But I'm thinking about this one for 20 bucks, $23. I don't know, made in USA. I don't know, but this one's friggin' really nice. Maybe I'll just suck it up and just buy this at some point. But I'm telling you, the mod box is the way to go over here. The mod box is the competition, like the true that and the ToughBuilt. Not because they got rid of the flex over here, so. Oh no, they still have flex on the other side over there, but the Stack Tech stuff here, which is amazing by the way. This is a true competitor to this the pack out. Yeah, you can't. I'm telling you, ToughBuilt does it right. when it comes to this kind of stuff, but it's just sad to see, you know, they're like financially in a pickle with their company. But I think if more people can support the line, the brand, ToughBuilt will come out strong and get better. Because I really like the brand. Here's a, oh, I've never seen, have I seen this one before? Modbox tool bag. Interesting. I don't think I've seen this one before. Let's take a look. This is kind of awkward because I'm trying to do this one-handed. But hold on, guys. I want to put you down for a second. All right, we're back. Look at this. It comes with a shoulder strap. This is really nice. It's got little pouches in here. This is a nice little bag for on the go, and it's Modbox compatible. It's got a little place for your tape measurer. The tape measure is good. Look at that. It sticks to half of the Modbox, so it's not a full. It's got like a netted pouch on the side. It's got a really rugged. This thing is like legit rugged, and it's like the stitched onto the plastic. That's pretty cool. That's a good design. You can tell that thing is made for work. This thing is absolutely rugged. Oops. Yeah, so I'm gonna say this is a go. By the way, I found out my dad bought so I'm gonna show you guys right now. My dad for Christmas, he bought himself the rolling backpack. I'm so jealous of him. And then now it's $199. It was like what, $149? Didn't it get down to $129 at one point during the Christmas season? I don't know, but I'm loving this thing. I told my dad, hey, at some point you got to give me the backpack because I like the little rolling wheels. Then you have this regular backpack. That's really nice. Look at that. This one's $119. The Modbox electrician backpack. This is a really nice backpack. This isn't the same one that was on sale, I don't think. This was a different This is a different backpack, I think. I think that's a different backpack. The one that was $99. So this the tool runner was $99, and I think this one was $99. Wait a minute, is this the same thing? Well, maybe this was the one because it's got the little place for the light, and I know the other one doesn't have it. The one that's in the electrical aisle. I'm trying to get this thing in. Ugh, it's what a friggin' pain. This thing's on tight in this damn shelf. There we go. But I definitely gotta get that at some point because I think I'm just gonna go fully Modbox as well as my pack out. So there's that. But I don't see the tool runner bag. They got some nice pouches up here though. I like that pouch. This one's not bad either, but that's the one thing I wish Klein was better at, was these pouches. Like some of these pouches are I'm not a fan. This one seems to be, I don't know, hold on, let me feel the quality on this one. Yeah, it's about the same. This one actually has a better layout, the 9 pocket. I like this pouch in the front, and that one's like $41, but not at those prices. And then this is the 18 pocket, but I'm just like, I don't know, maybe this would grow on me, but I can't see myself with one of these. So we continue. Oh, look at this, the multi-layer pouch that was like, I think it was like $4.98 or $7.98. Now it's $9.98. I bought this, and I bought this for $2.98 when at my Lowe's, one of my local Lowe's, not the other ones, but one of the local ones, and that was a steal of a deal. I should have bought 2, but I ended up only buying 1. I'm an idiot. But that was a hell of a deal. Even the Christmas deal, but now it's back to regular, so not worth buying. But this is still a deal. This is still $9.98. 3-pack. These are one of my favorite compact utility blades. If you can find these in the store, buy them. They're made out of metal. It's a very simple design. Put your key ring in there. Put them on your keychain. You got a EDC, your little utility knife, and a damn good one. Absolutely. Do you guys see this? This is the 8-inch Craftsman compound action diagonal pliers there. These are the cutters. I gotta say this, I gotta tell you guys, this legit is by far the best cutting because it uses this leverage design, and anything that uses like a similar design like this is gonna be amazing. Like if I cut like with my Kleins, I don't have the Knipex yet, but I'm sure the Kleins and the Knipex are somewhat close. And I have Doyle. I have a whole bunch of brands. I even have like the regular one, this regular one of diagonal cutters, and nothing can compare to this one because of the leverage. This thing can cut thick wire and like give you no problems. It's a fantastic cutter. I really like it. Like I have a lot of these brands and nothing can compete. By the way, I do want to try this one though. The channel locks. I don't have these and I want to get these. I'll have to get them on another day because right now, today I'm buying something else. Like I have, and these have like some kind of leverage design too with the way these work because the Doyles have the similar handle. So if you have a handle like this, where it goes like this, it doesn't cut very well on a bigger size diagonal cutters. But this design that goes in gives you some kind of leverage. So this design is really nice for cutting, like heavy gauge, where this design is kind of like, forget about it. I mean, they're both made in the USA, but I recommend this over something like that for cutters. So look at this. So you have an ironworker's pliers, but see that design that gives them better leverage for cutting. But yep, those are the deals going on right now. Let's see what else we got. Not really much in deals. I would have thought they would have had like stacks and racks, and I'm so disappointed. Like these were like $14.98, I think, in the stacks. Now they're $21.99. There's no deals. Like everything just got jacked up. You figured to clear them out and make space for like new things or whatever, you would find markdowns. I'm like, I came here with the knowledge that, okay, after Christmas deal, look, they even have this. This is still at least $9.98 from the Christmas stack. Is a little flip out cobalt knife, which I have this and I love this knife. And I was carrying it in my EDC pouch for a while until I got one of those Ozark Trail ones. That's even better than this. My only issue with this is the serrated part combination with the regular part. If I'm going to get a knife, it's either going to be all serration or all like a whole blade. I don't like that because it kind of like screws up cuts, you know what I mean? So like if you want to cut certain things, you might have to cut with this end or this back end, and it's kind of like a pain. But it's still a good knife. It's very sharp for what it is, but it isn't necessarily like the best. You know what I mean? It's a good knife, don't get me wrong, but I would prefer something different. Here you go. Let's see, 16-in-1. All right, guys, this is a nice set. If you want to get this, get this. This is the Impact. This has a lot of multi-bits and stuff like that. But you know what? Get the 17-in-1. You're not going to regret it. This is actually, like, if you're going to get this, get the 17-in-1. A lot of people like this, but the 17-in-1 of this version that came out like about a month later after this one, or 2 months later after this one, is a heck of a lot better. A heck of a lot better. The design, they made a few design features, and it was really, like, worth the buy. The 17. I don't have this one, and they were selling this one on the Christmas stacks. And this one is... there's no price on that either. I don't even know, whatever it is. But they have the 3-pack of Klein. adjustable wrenches, the curved jaw, locking pliers. So they still have some flex here, but not much. More ToughBuilt. We love ToughBuilt. We want to see them succeed. So people, make them succeed. Look, Flex still in the building. Look at this, their dolly. They have some accessories here. Let's see what they got here for. We got a yellow tag, but the yellow tag doesn't necessarily mean discounted price, as we've known it from the past. Let's see. Oh, we got some new stuff coming into the shop that I bought, and I can't wait to show you guys right now. Some stuff from Amazon, some stuff from like Klein stuff and Weehaw and stuff. So I'm gonna be doing videos on that in the future, but not anytime soon because we still have a lot to cover. And today we're covering the Lowe's deals. These are highly recommended by me. These are good for extended reach into panel boxes and stuff, so you're not gonna get near wires if you don't want to touch around or work around live wires. I don't recommend these for working around live wires, but I recommend these like if you're gonna be in a place where it's kind of like out of reach. I mean, this is not insulated, by the way. This is still, you'll still get a shock, but at least your hands will be kept away. And same with these are like your everyday stuff. So they have the standalone, but they had these with the Torx one for the same price. This is $19.98. This is weird because what happened to the one with the Torx? Did they just get? Oh man, this is like weird. Look, there's that big screwdriver set that we got. It's $39.98, but it was $29.98 earlier. Oh, they finally got these in. So these are in my top 25 tools, and you're gonna like this one. Like, this is such a nice design, a perfectly designed precision screwdriver set. Like, this is a premium, and it's $39.98 here. So this is a fairly new item, and finally see these in store at Lowe's. Wow. Okay, that is a buy. I'm telling you guys, that's a buy. They have the battery operated rechargeable screwdriver there, 4-volt powered, for $53. This is that speed drive technology one, $36.98. I'm not really liking the deals. Oh, the 24 one. Okay, this is in my top 25 tools. This was $24.48. And look, it's on sale for $12.98. This is a new deal. No idea how long this deal is going to go for, but I'm telling you, this is a must buy. I actually have two of these. I have one in my work bag and one in my shop. The reason why this was a top deal in my 25 years is because of what it offers. First, it has that QL3 quick load technology that Apex Tools makes for a lot of brands like Husky, Duratec, Work Pro, and stuff like that. And I really like that. It's almost like that, like the Klein True Grip style with the 3-ball detent. But and this one does precision bits too. So this same bit holder will hold precision bits and regular 1/4-inch bits. And that's why I put it in my system, because I like that QL3, the locking mechanism. I can't believe this. That's a deal. I saw this at this same price during the summer, like at the beginning of summer, and I was able to score these for that price. It was a great deal. I definitely recommend you guys getting it. I have this little 7-in-1 mini ratcheting screwdriver. It's in my electrician's bag. I love it, and it works really good. It's a good ratcheting screwdriver. It's in my Cobalt electrician's bag, so I keep Cobalt tools, Work Pro, and all that stuff as a go bag, because sometimes I like blue, and I'm in, like I said before in another video, I'm in my blue era, so I want to wear blue tools. I won't bring my Knipex or Klein stuff, unless it's that Klein wire stripper that I love, that's in my top 25 tools. I won't do it. But I will say though, it is worth the money and to making your own tool bag on the go. And I keep mine in the kitchen. I can just throw it in the truck when I need to go somewhere. Everything that I need for most electrical service work with my handyman business is right there. And I've been, like I said, I'm not being choosy or anything like that. You know, like I said, you see some of the tools I have, and I'm using the ToughBuilt instead because I like that stuff, you know. Sometimes you just want to live in the moment and, you know, enjoy your tools. And I'm enjoying my ToughBuilt stuff. I enjoy my Craftsman stuff when I'm in my Craftsman modes, my red modes, or my Milwaukee stuff, my hand tools. But you know, I got Klein, I got Kniff, I got like super high-end brands, but I don't always have to use them. I like to baby that stuff anyway. But I love my Klein tools. I love my flip out blades. That I gotta say, in many ways they've caught up and equaled the Fastback. But I'm not seeing really many deals here. This Lowe's is lacking on the deals. Look at this, $16.98. This one's, I'm definitely gonna be getting this one at some point, but not right now. I'm just shocked. Do I have this? I don't know if I have. I don't think I have this, but I gotta get that. I'll check. Sometimes I forget if you know, if I buy something, my mind draws a blank. I do use the Milwaukee version of that, and I think, do I have the Klein? No, I don't have the Klein. Actually, I'll have to check. I do have the Milwaukee version of that, and that's the one I use the most. So it is that. Here's S-Wing. We have the S-Wing claw stuff. One of these is made in Japan. I don't know which one it is. I think it's, let's see. The most of them are made in Taiwan, but there's one of these models that's made in Japan, so it's like legit. This one's made in Taiwan. I think it's the bigger one then. So the 14 inch is the one, maybe the one is, yep, there it is. Made in Japan. So this one is a special one. I have this one at home, and I also have the smaller one. Now, this one I only use when necessary, like, because it also has that bowl. Like, you know, the Japanese put like those little animals. So this kind of represents probably that brand from Japan. I don't know. Like, I don't know too much about it, but like I know there's a thing. It's like a thing. And you're not going to see that on the other ones. So if it has like a little symbol, like some of them will have like butterflies or like whatever, like a tiger or a lion or whatever. I don't know. I'm just talking. But they have like animals, and they represent something in the Japanese culture that they put with the branding. And it's kind of cool. So this actually was probably made by a high-end Japanese company, but it's $21.98, so it's affordable. But I also like these. So this one is still a deal. This one's $15.98. This is the one from Christmas. Yep, I like this one. This one's made in Taiwan, so that's a good one. But let's keep strolling along. These are good. I have the original ones from these, from Sears. I still have these. Mine are like well over 20 years old. They've been nothing but beasts for this style. That's $9.48. And then I have these ones, which I bought like during the summer for the Craftsman ones, $11.98. I like these a lot. I've been bringing those lately, but those are more like minimal, so they're probably easier to carry in a tool pouch as opposed to those. But I've been bringing those. Really nice. But I would, honest to God, I thought they would have been like, I would have seen more deals. Right now, this is like a dead zone. A real dead zone. Let's take a look at the hammers. Like, I want to get a Klein hammer, but I want the 18-ounce stubby. This isn't the stubby one, but this is the 18 ounce. So it's got like a shorter head. This is like a great hammer, but I want the shorter one that's got like, it's a shorter snout with a shorter claw. And Acme Tools sells it. They don't have it here though. Let me see this 20 ounce. Yeah, these are the 20 ounces. S-Wings. I love S-Wings. S-Wings are really good hammers. But I'm not seeing anything. Wow. You know, you would have thought that, you know, companies would be clearing out like the Christmas stuff and people will be flocking to the stores and picking them up, but I don't see it. Here is one of my favorite carabiners, the Kleins, $14.98. So that never changed in price. That was always the price. I just wish they had added one or two more. I think two more would have been awesome. Two more of those carabiners, the bit lockers, bit holders. Because I think four, I wanted 5 or 6, but 6 would have been way much better. I still have to buy this. This is on my list though. Impact flip socket with a swivel adapter. Let's see what else I got. We need to get bigger sizes of these types of things, of the nut setters. They need to go up to like 9/16, and then on the metric 13 or 14 millimeters, because in the HVAC world, you know, 9/16 is a regular one. You know what I mean? Like everybody uses 9/16 in a lot of trades, like whether it's appliance and mechanical or HVAC, even some electrical and plumbing. You know, I mean, you gotta have nut setters that are like big enough to do the job. Let's see, we got Weha stuff. I came here to buy Weha bits though. I'm buying the 2 Go boxes. So I did my video with the Go box, but I definitely came here to buy the Weha thing and do a walkthrough. Here is that lighted LED right angle attachment. Awesome, but it's $45. I think it's overpriced. It should be like $29.98. I think that would be a great price for that. And these should be like $19.98 or $14.98. $15 would be great for those. I think they're long in the tooth in the design, and the prices are still kind of high for those. 3.5-inch bits. They really don't have much. They need to come out, like these tool companies. I know like Milwaukee does sell a good various amount of different sizes of your Phillips, Torx, your squares, but they don't have slotted in this size. They don't have, you know what I mean? And they need to have a lot of them here, like all the Torx sizes you can get, all the squares in this size, because like some people like this size. This is like perfect for like the bit holder screwdrivers, or even the 6-inch ones like these. But you're very limited by the selection that the companies make, and that's all the companies pretty much. Like I like the Makitas. There's a 3-inch. They should have gone with a 3.5 or 4-inch. That'd be like the sweet spot. And then the 6-inch, but they only have like 2 or 3 different sizes in the 6-inch. They need to expand. Like I think Milwaukee's doing better than a lot of these other brands when it comes to the bits. But there's other companies that will make bits. Weha is doing a good job too with their bit sizes, and I think Klein. It's kind of a shame how, because I love the Klein bits, and they would benefit from having a 6-inch set of all different sizes and a 3.5 or 4-inch set of all different sizes. Don't put them all in the same case. Just make a set, because you know what? A lot of us use bit holders, and we like to switch between bits. Some of us, not everybody, and it's an acquired taste, I guess. But there's a lot of us that definitely like using one screwdriver, and you can just change bits. You know, and where you are with the Cobalt stuff, and I don't really see any deals. There's that 302-piece set. That one's still $99. The SKU number's on there. That was actually one of the better deals for this. Let's see. 64, 194, 61. So this one has like 101 bits. Sockets, I should say. But nothing blowing out all the water. Like this was $14.98. Good thing we bought this for $14.98. I carry this in my little Cobalt pouch, these mini Allen wrenches and SAE and metric. This thing is so tiny. Like, look at that. That is awesome. Like, I love those. They go in my pouch all the time because they're so tiny. I like minimal, lower weight stuff. Oh, looks like, that's a Miles Craft jig door mortiser for $42.47. But I'm really not seeing anything. Everything's just shot up. Look at this, 12-inch single miter bevel miter saw, $279. I mean, there's that, but it's not a slider, so it's like a, I don't know, guys. Maybe it's just me. I like the sliders. Here's a $269 10-inch Craftsman. This one's nice, but at this point in time, I want what I want. I like the bigger tools when it comes to this. There is a Klein Scribes section. We have a lot of these markers. I don't have none of the thicker ones. I think I should invest in those. I do have the Klein retractable marker holder. That's $7.98. And they have like the different colors. Let's see what they got here for Craftsman. $1.99. Buy that kit. Select 2 free tools. But is that still going on? Oh, that's only going on until the 7th. So there's only a few more days left of this deal. And then you're back to square one. Regular prices, people. Here's all your scribing and pencils and stuff, but nothing really jumping out at me. I also bought this. This is also in my Cobalt electrician's bag, so I can put pencils, markers, or whatever. And by the way, Cobalt has its own ink saw marker. It's online. I had to order online and pick up in store because they don't sell it in store. Let's see what else we got. We got drill bits, but there's really nothing on the deals here. Like, this is sad. Like, I mean, don't you guys remember that all the stuff, all the deals that used to happen after Christmas, and now there's nothing. Look at that. Get two free select Cobalt tools with the purchase of a Cobalt 12. Yeah, this is the one that that's still going on, and this one ends on the 7th. So that one's still going on, just like the Craftsman one. But you only got a few more days left. So if you want to jump on that deal, now's the time to hop on. See, there it is, the signage. And then they have that $1.99. I think that's, yeah. So the regular RP brushless, long in the tooth. Look, 50% off. They still have skill stuff here. They're already fought, so they're doing everything they can to get rid of their skill tools. Look, here's that really nice electric screwdriver, and it's got like that like. Let me see you trying it. No, it's probably battery's dead, but you can like kind of make it, angle it out. See, but it's very limited how much of a degree of an angle you can get on that pivoting head. $35. Look at that for a one-handed recip. $35 for the, and that's 12. That's 12 volt. That's all 12 volt right there. I gotta get 12 volt batteries for my hammer. Oh, they got a power core 12 volt. Is that a orbital sander, or is that a? That's a detail sander. Okay, but there's still some of that left, and the price is good. 50% off at this store. There is the Bosch deals. They still have some Bosch on sale, but that is going out on the 18th. That's running until the 18th. So you have the saw blades, $9.98. $14.98 is the regular price. Oh, look at this. Carbide tip hammer bit set. Blue Extreme. For masonry. Stone, cinder block, brick. Impact ready. $14.98 for these Bosch bits. Oh, here we go. $59.98 was $59.98. I hate when they do that. See, that's what I'm telling you about, like those yellow deals. Maybe this was more money at one point. I can't tell you for sure, but it says was $59.98, so I don't know. I mean, that's a good set, and that the price actually isn't bad considering. But this is a stack that's been here for a while. Here's that 11-in-1, the non-ratcheting. I don't have this one. I have the ratcheting version of this, and I really, really love it. If you guys like it, this is $17.98 from $22.98. So this is actually a good deal. I highly recommend this 11-in-1. Highly recommend it. Like, I love the ratcheting. Yep, here's that 10-inch nail puller. That's $15.98. So it's only $2, but I could have sworn this was like $12.98 during the Christmas season. And then they have the 21-inch pry bar. That's $19.98. Don't worry, deals will come back. Christmas will come back again. This is a nice pry bar. I mean, it is what it is. There is the Cobalt deals. I kind of wanted that set, but I just didn't want to buy more Cobalt. Like, I kind of really want this, and that was $89 during Christmas. Now it's $99. Not a big deal. I can always get it another time. I can always manufacture my own deals. Let's see. There's a bit set. This is the 100-piece Impact. This is the set that I have. I gotta say, if you guys need 1-inch bits, this Cobalt set is actually pretty good. It really is pretty good. This is a really good set. But I think I paid $15 when it was on sale in October-ish. I bought this in October. It's a nice bit set. They have spider stuff. Yeah, look at those deals. 40-piece bit set right there. Then you have the 10-piece drill bit set for $33.98. Was $39.98. Saw blades, 6.5-inch, 24 tooth, only $1 less. Yeah. There's a spider hole saw kit, but it's from bimetal. It's not their famous carbide. Let's see what they got. The Spider-Man. $33.98 for that 10-piece. $24.98 for that 25-piece bit set. There's their battle bits. $9.98. Oh, this is those nut setters that I really like. But the only thing is they don't go. This isn't a big set. Oh, this is the big set. Oh, all right. So if you have like a set of your nut setters, you can get these as an offset to kind of like make up for the ones that you're missing. So you know those little, like the Makitas, the Wihas, they only go up to a certain size. This is your bigger sizes. So after a 1/2 inch, the 9/16 and 5/8, you'll have the 9/16 and 5/8, and this is $19.98. Actually, that's not a bad deal. I heard good things about these. These are a 3/8 dry bit, so it'll be compatible with the Wiha. Or you can just buy a bit driver from the Hercules line at Harbor Freight or whatever. If you don't have one, there you go. Then you have your, oh, this is the metric. Okay, so this is, usually these sets go up to, they skip the 14 though. So this one, after the 10, the 13, 15, 17, 19 on the nut setter sets, this is an upgrade, but they skip the 14, and those usually contain the 14s. So it's kind of weird that they skipped the 14. And then you have this set that is also 3/8. This is your deep socket version spiders. From 5/16 all the way to 3/4 of an inch. There you go. This is like a spline style kit. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Yeah, it's a spline. I never knew they were splines. Are these spline? Yep, spline drive. So they use a spline drive. I don't know. Guys, put it in the comments. What do you think of the splines? Do you think are they going to be weaker? I don't know. I think spline in some instances when you're using heavy torque aren't going to work very well for torquing heavy fasteners or untorquing very like loosening. I don't know. That is kind of like weird, but there is. Let's see, is that the carbide one? I think that's the carbide one, but there's no price on that. $99, so that's a good deal. We have this. This is good stuff when you're trying to drill into metal, and that'll cool it off. Let's take a look over here. Not seeing anything here in the deals of the deals. I just feel kind of bummed. At least they're still carrying the Metabo nailers. They did a good job of redesigning these nailers, these stacks. Because I thought they were going to get rid of the Metabo nailers, but I think it's just going to be the power tools. We're going to keep the nails because I think they sell well here. There is some deals going on. There you go. I'll go slower. I'll start over here. Right, no deal there, but you have a deal here. You got a deal here. There's another deal. And that's a done deal. Here's your Metabo HBT 18 volt nailers. And they got some deals here. So there is your deal. Free 2.5 5 amp hour batteries. That's one of your multi combos when you purchase. Select Metabo HBT cordless framing or finished nailer kits. So there you go. And that one is the 16 gauge finished nailer is on sale for $329, as is the 15 gauge. These are very good nailers, guys. Really good nailers. They have the collated screwdriver over there. I'm surprised that's in this section, but I think maybe because they're potentially getting rid of the tools, the Metabo tools. Because that has a problem selling until it's on clearance. So it is what it is. But they have Bosch nailers here, so they made room for Bosch. So they're getting rid of certain things, but they're adding other things. So here's a deal right here. The Cobalt. So they have these Bosch 4 nails. These are all the Cobalt stuff. So it's nice to see the Cobalt on the shelves instead of like having to search. So they added these $169 for the 16 gauge. Look at that. The 18 gauge brad nail is $129. That's a good deal. $199 to $129, worth it. Then they have the framing 21 degree framing nailer. They have the 30 degree. That's all $329. And then they have a deal from $79 from $109 for the 3/8 heavy duty staple gun. Beautiful. And then they did the same thing for the Craftsman. So we have the Craftsman stuff here, and they have the new palm nailer display, but I don't think they have the palm nailer available yet. And is that it? Oh, that's the pin nailer. Yeah, the palm nailer is not available yet, guys, so don't get your hopes up high just yet. Probably another 2 more years. That's how it is, the jokes that we make with the Craftsman stuff. They release stuff and stuff like that. Look, there's me recording from the recording. There's Passload. Passload's got a deal on the 30 degree. $3.99. Bostitch. Oh, let's check out the flex aisle. Here is your Metabo HPT stuff. There's deals right here to be had. Yeah, I can't see them surviving much longer. They have nailers, but really, there's not much. We'll get back to this aisle after. I just want to see the Weeha stuff, because we love the Weeha. Look, here it is. Flex. It's what's next, but not at Lowe's. So there is deals going on here. Look at that. That's like more than half off from the original price. Same thing with this. Wow. We have the one-handed recip for $99. The compact, is that the 3/8? That's a half-inch compact impact wrench, $199. That's it for there, but let's check over here. Nope. Let's take a look. $79 if it's still available. They still have the recip saw there, $99. That's a great deal. There's your stack lithium brushless circular saw. Is that the rear handle? No, that's the regular, I think. The rear handle is a different one, but it comes with the stack lithium. Up to 50% off, but that's all they have left. I don't see anything else over there. They filled it up with all the wall, just like in the other stores, I guess, temporarily until they can find a place for this. Who knows what they're going to be bringing in or what they're going to be expanding. So here is the section. Klein needs to make a metric set of this for me to buy it, because I love this set. I know there's issues with this set as far as like the packaging, like the holder, the orange bit holder, and I don't know. Like, I like this set though. I might want to get this. I like the Weeha probably better. This one's a 9-piece. They should come out with a 9-piece metric, because metric is vital for certain things. And I know they want to get into they're getting into the automotive industry, and part of that is you need metric. Automotive industry is metric heavy. It's not even a question anymore. Go with metric. So they have bits, but no deals. But we have a lot of this stuff. We need a Klein 3.5, 4-inch bit set, and we need a 2-inch bit set and a 6-inch bit set, because we like that. Limited time deal. Oh, they're still doing this. This is going on till the 7th, so this is a few more days left. There you go. So I can't believe they still actually have this deal going on. We showed that in one of our older videos. But I wonder what Home Depot is going to be like. So I might be doing Home Depot tomorrow. I'm disappointed. Alright, where's the Weeha stuff? You know, I came here to get those Go boxes, and I don't see them. Oh, they're right here. So here is the Weeha things that we showed in our 25 best, not 25 best, 2025 best of tools. We love that stuff. Great stuff. I'll be buying this today and this one, because this one has flatheads. This one does not, so I'm going to put those cobalt flatheads into this set. But I ordered, they have another one. So this is the one I have at home, and I showed this in the best of 25. There's no flatheads, so I had to put some cobalt ones in this. But there is another model that's just like this, that has the slotted heads in with the blue, with the Terminator blue 1-inch bits, and it has the same thing. I ordered that on Amazon. We're going to be bringing that to the channel. We're going to be showing that off. So it's going to be good to show off on the channel. Look, here's the other sets. This one only goes for a 1/2 inch, and this is a 5-piecer. They're kind of pricey. So we got to get back to that after. But we will be buying this today, and those Go boxes are awesome, and I want to get the one with the precision bits too. This, by the way, this is a recommend high. I have this I recommend it. We're going to be doing a whole probably week, a few days of just bits. And this one too. This is made in the USA. Weeha USA. It's an 11-in-1. Kind of like the Kleins. Really great stuff. Let's go to that section with all the Walt and Mod Box stuff. But yeah, it's kind of sad to see. But oh, I love the Mod Box. I'm more and more gonna jump on them. Thank you, Klein, for making me want to jump on the Mod Box. You have done an outstanding job of corrupting my brain. Okay, thank you, Klein. I appreciate it. It'd be nice if you could send me the rest of the Mod Box stuff that I would love. So they still have the $99 runner bag. This thing is awesome. But the question is it $99 or is it not? Yeah, oh, there's the tool bag. The backpack. So this is the backpack. Yes, okay. So that one we saw at the beginning was not the one that I was talking about. This is the one that I was talking about. That I was like, oh, okay. So that's the one. That's the one we saw at the beginning. That's the electrician's 119. This is the one, $99.98. So it's still the same price. And then they still have the runner bag. Oh, they have two bags. But there's 2 bags left. What is the price? Nothing here for the prices. Alright, no prices. So, and they have all these DeWalt bags. This is a really nice bag. This is the water resistant compartment on this. These things are really well made. They have like that, this whole front section and some of these side sections have that like a waterproof style of material, but it's not waterproof. They're calling it water resistant because water can still penetrate through the zippers. But this is a fantastic bag. That one's a little bit shaquad, but it has a different bottom. Hold on, is that the same? That's a different design, I think. These are nice bags though. So this is a $99 Pro Tool backpack, and this is the one with the wheels. That's why $110. Then I have all these other bags. DeWalt makes good stuff. Jeez Louise. Are these Mod Box? Yes, the light is Mod Box compatible. We shall have to get that for the Mod Box stuff. I need to get more of these things. I have some things, not everything, but I need to get more of those. You corrupted me, Klein. You sucked me in when you sent me that bottom thing, but I want the rest of the boxes. But it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg. Be nice. I wish you could send it to me. I'm gonna wait on that because it is pricey as heck. All right, let's go to the electrical department and look at the Klein, Cobalt, and whatever other tools that's in the electricians department section and see what we can find, because we like that section a lot. Let's see. Here it is. We're making our way. Oh, did we skip this? We skipped this. All right, let's hit this first. So they have the trade stack section over here. So I guess this is what they're doing. They've condensed a lot of the Craftsman stuff. There's your trade stack rolling box at $69. It's a good deal. And then there's your VersaStack stuff. That's a deal. We have all this stuff. I just wish they would come out with more trade stack stuff. They're supposed to come out with a single drawer box, but it's not on the rolling, so it would just be a stacking box. Supposedly in March. That's what I'm hearing. I pre-ordered it at Acme Tools, but with Stanley Black & Decker and Craftsman and even DeWalt, like, you don't know what's going on. They are very like no information. Even like Lowe's has been doing kind of like the same thing. Like, I don't know if it's in their warehouses or whatnot. Oh, they finally came out with new sockets. So those clearance sockets they did was to get rid of the old stock and refresh it with these new stock of sockets and then wrenches. Let's see. Do they have a 12-foot or a 9-foot? I need something for my EDC with the hook, but I don't see anything here. Right. So let's take a look at the electrician's tools now. $249 deal right here, 6-tool combo from $329. That's all brush stuff, but it's still good stuff. They still have the Pony Jorgensen stuff. They moved it over here. $29.98, $34.98. That's 24-inch. The 36 inch is $34.98, and the 48 parallel. These are all parallel clamps. They're kind of expensive. That's why I like to just use those ones you just throw in the pipes. That either the black cast iron pipes or the steel pipes, and you can just make your own with those adapters. Here we go. This is one of our favorite tools. That we have in the shop. I gotta put it together because I only have the bit in there, in this part, in there, and I need to put that 1/4 inch 5/16 tip back in there, which I have it set apart, which I will be putting it back together so I can have it as a set again. But I'm not really seeing the deals here either. But oh, here's something. But $29.98 for that tester. And now it's $11.97. Probably on its way out. That's why. Because they have better stuff. Like this stuff's way much better. It wouldn't be me doing a video without me dropping something. These are better than that. Yeah. So that's a GFCI and outlet tester. Wait a minute. Oh, it's got the prongs at the bottom. Oh, that's cool. For the non-contact. Oh, that's nice. But I bet you they're getting rid of it. Let's see what they got here. Are these new? I think these are new. I haven't seen these sold separately. Oh, they're not new. 2022. So they're 4 years old now. Oh, this is made in Mexico. Oh no, this is made in the USA. But why does it say Mexico? Oh, this is imported from... So this is made in the US. Maybe it was sold in Mexico, and now it's sold here. Old stock. New old stock. Wow. What's this one? Oh, this is the flip blade insulated driver. This is their really awesome one, and it's sold by itself for $22.98. You can get the whole set pretty much for, I think it's like $49.98, something to that effect. As we look through the here it is, $49.99. Here it is. This is the set we have. This is probably one of their best screwdrivers. Insulated multi. Same screwdriver, just sold in the package there. This is the one that we have. And we also have the new one that we love a lot. We love that one more though. And do we have the new? Yes. Here are the new strippers that I highly recommend. Part of the top tools from 2025. Absolutely love those. We have the red handled version of the angle heads of the Kleins, and they cut very well. Let's see what they have. What here? Oh, they put the cable stripping scissors up there, and they have flush cuts up there. So they kind of, are they scooching some of the Cobalt stuff over because some stuff got discontinued? All right, people, this is what I recommend. This is one of those secret items that not a lot of people don't know about. I have these, and these strip like a dream. I've like, when I first use these to strip, I don't have this in my shop. I have this in my electrician's bag, and I have these in there because it's a needle nose. They had a linesman's version of this, and I'm trying to get my hands on those, but they keep saying sold out, and I think it's discontinued. But if I find one on eBay, I'm gonna snatch it up. But this one, oh my gosh, this is like amazing. It strips like like almost as good as the Klein. Not quite the Klein, but this, I don't know, this, whatever they did, this is a really nice, but it's discontinued in a lot of places. So, and they have them on eBay. So if you want to, if you can find these in your store, jump on these or get them on eBay. There's actually a seller that's selling these for like $10 on eBay if you can find them. They're really nice. I don't know what it is about it, but they did something right with that style. And I think those are made by Ideal Gardner Bender. A lot of the Klein tools are made by Ideal Gardner Bender, so you might want to jump on it. And this is just like the 4-in-1 of the Klein copycat version. They harbor freighted Klein, Cobalt harbor freighted Klein, but definitely worth it. There's that open tote. That open tote is $99. $99 makes you hollers. Let's go see what they got. Here's a deal. Look at that, the GFCI receptacle tester for $21.98 from $24.98. All right, let's keep moving along. Oh, there's people over there. I don't want to bother them. I like to respect people's privacy when I'm filming. That's why I don't like to show people on my videos as much as I can. Try and avoid it as much as possible. So I gotta show respect because I want to continue to do what I want to do. Look at these. These are the Klein. These are newer. These are the ones that are made in China, but these are very good. Like, they passed the test. Some YouTubers did this on the pliers wrench. 2 pieces of 7 and a 10-inch. They feel heavy duty. They're definitely forged. Very nice quality, even though for the Chinese consumer manufacturing behemoths that they are. But now it's a lot of it's going to Vietnam. And I'm telling you, Vietnam is killing them because their quality is just really good. Like a lot of the new Cobalt stuff, tools, the hand tools, that it's made in Vietnam, they are doing an excellent job manufacturing. They're doing things that China used to do back in the day when they were good, but now they're not as good as they used to be. Look, this one is a good one. So this 10-in-1 impact rated screwdriver, nut driver, has the 11/32 flip socket with the 5/16. This is a get just based on that 11/32 because that's the one that people are always searching for, and you can get it for $24.98. All right, so I think we're gonna call it here because I gotta shop. I gotta get my stuff here and get my Weehaw bits. I'm gonna buy the Weehaw bits and bring those to the channel because I know you guys want to see it. I want to see it. I want to have it. Like, I'm so impressed by those Go boxes that, like, they're good. They're really good bits. They're very good, high quality bits, and highly recommend. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notifications. Let's keep bringing you. Let's make 2026 a hot year for the CE Tool Den, and keep subscribing, keep hyping the videos, keep doing everything you can because I'm here to bring you the deals and show you the tools that as much as I can and whatever I can afford. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Good night. Until next time.